"You're going to spill it all, you half-wit," he shouted down to the farmhand. The farmer heard his wife's words ringing in his ears in that moment as he watched the boy carry the water up from the well. Maybe she was right. Maybe he was too hard on the kid. While he waited for the boy, he looked over the field full of widow's fern. It was planted on the request of the merchant. The man had paid up front for the crop, although the farmer had no idea why. As far as he knew, the crop was only good for thatch, which he could just make from wild grasses anyway. Silver is silver, he thought. The day the merchant had propositioned the farmer to plant the crop was the same day the merchant had offered the services of the boy. His wife had agreed instantly despite the farmer's protests. She knew he needed the help since their son passed away a few years back. The field walls were falling apart and he couldn't keep up with the workload as he started to age. "Feed him, clothe him, and I will pay him," the merchant had said. To be fair, his wife was right, and the merchant was good to his word. The kid was a worker for sure, never complained and wore the constant abuse the farmer threw at him on a daily basis. In fact, the kid displayed almost no emotion. It drove the farmer crazy sometimes. The harvest of the willow's fern was only about a week or two away now. Strangely, the merchant had come by a couple of days ago and requested a sample of the plant early. The only explanation he gave was that things were happening too quickly and he needed the plant now. He was a strange man, that merchant, and had seemed far more flustered than his previous visit. The farmer agreed with him though. Things were moving too quickly. The new church being built, the strange priest that everyone else seemed to worship, things in Violin were shifting too fast. Not for the better. That priest's influence was like a stain of power over anyone he spoke to, except the farmer and his wife. She had mentioned just how icky the man made her feel. She compared talking to him to having a sickly sap stuck to the roof of your mouth, making it difficult to breathe and swallow. The farmer had to agree. There was something not quite right with that man. The farmstead would always worship Lilith anyway, regardless of the fancy new church. Thankfully, the priest was always unsettled and uncomfortable when he came to visit the farm trying to convert them. He smiled internally. The farmer was used to making people uncomfortable, as he didn't meet too many that he liked anyway. The farmer's attention was brought back to the present as the kid brought 2 full pails of water through the gate. He carefully placed them on the ground and removed himself from the shoulder harness. As he stood, the farmer was looking at him with a dour expression. The kid braced himself to be accosted yet again, but all the farmer said was, "Thanks, kid."